Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a Saturday and I have an open house today and I'm about to start getting ready for it, and I figured I would just do a little get ready with me / catch up because I don't think I've updated you guys on a lot of things on this channel. So we're gonna start getting ready for the open house. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do my makeup on the floor in front of this window because our bathroom has terrible natural lighting. And I have a little helper who wants to help me with my makeup, I guess, which is one of my updates. So come here, buddy. This is little Maverick. This is our puppy. Austin and I got a puppy 4 weeks ago now. So he's right now just about to be 12 weeks old. And we got him at 8 weeks old when he was a baby. He wants to see out the window. But this is Maverick. He's a little Cavapoo, which is a King Charles Cavalier and a mini poodle mix. So this is our little guy, our newest addition to the family. And yeah, we love him so much. And also, if I'm looking over here, it's because I put my mirror right here. But so yeah, Maverick is definitely our latest update, most recent update, and we love him so much. And we've taught him a lot. He knows how to sit, how to stay. He's really not good at biting. So like we'll give him a toy and he'll chew it for a couple seconds and then he wants to bite the crap out of our fingers. So if anyone has any tips on that, that would be lovely. We did sign him up for puppy classes, but he can't start those until he gets all of his shots at 16 weeks old. So we still have another month to go to try to train him the best we can ourselves. But we're definitely excited for that to start. Like right now, he's chewing the cord to my mirror. So, hey, buddy, you can't chew that. You can't chew that. You gotta be a good puppy. So originally, Austin and I were gonna wait until January of next year, 2024, to get a dog. But honestly, I was just so sad without having a dog. I've always lived with a dog, or whenever I was in college and I couldn't live with a dog, I fostered dogs in off season. I would go to the puppy store legitimately every week to go pet puppies. Like it's just a hole in my heart that can only be filled by a dog, as much as I love Austin. So in any event, which also brings me to my next update, which is that Austin and I made our own couples channel. And so I don't know how serious we'll be about it or how often we'll post, but honestly, it's just fun to have those videos to look back on. So if you want more personal content with Austin and little Maverick, then I will link our couples channel down there. So we did a video on going to get Maverick and the story behind Maverick. So I won't talk too much about it. Y'all can go watch that video. And then my next update, I guess I should really backtrack here, is Austin and I obviously got married and we had the most beautiful wedding. We had it at like a barn here locally in St. Augustine, and it was just absolutely beautiful. And it actually rained that day. So we didn't get to have our ceremony where we originally planned to have it. But honestly, it turned out way better. And I'm not just saying that because I want to hype up my own wedding, but the pictures turned out beautiful. We did it inside and the guests were more comfortable. I was more comfortable. My makeup didn't melt off and all that. So it was beautiful. And I have posted a couple pictures over on Instagram, and I'll maybe put a couple up on here just to show you guys. But we had a beautiful wedding and a beautiful honeymoon. We went to Hawaii for... Oh, a squirrel just ran past my window. I'm so sorry, that scared me. Anyways, so we went to Hawaii for our honeymoon for, I think it was 12 nights, 13 days, and it was just so beautiful, so much fun. But it's a place that both of us had never been, which is why we picked it. And we didn't have to go out of the country because traveling out of the country is a little iffy nowadays. So we thoroughly enjoyed it, and we also vlogged our honeymoon on our couples channel. So if you'd like to see all the scenery and just a couple of excursions that we did, then I'll also link that video. But it was wonderful, and I actually got to like check out of work, and so did he, and not have to worry about anything other than just being happy and in love. So then after the wedding and the honeymoon, I moved into the Hive with Austin. So I have kind of girlified our bedroom. It's still a work in progress. In fact, one of the things we're doing later today is hanging curtains over these windows that I'm under. But yeah, so I've moved into the Hive and we are loving living together and just kind of getting into our routines. And of course, our routines have changed now that we've gotten Maverick, so we're trying to get into new routines with him too. But yeah, I'm all moved into the Hive and living with Austin, and life personally is honestly really great. So now on to some work updates. So one of my biggest updates is that I have transitioned from being on a team to being a solo agent at my brokerage. So I have been on a team for 2 years now, or 2.5 years, I think. And honestly, it was just time. And I have learned everything I needed to learn from them in order to have a successful business. Also, sorry, I look crazy, but I promise it'll work out. But yeah, so that's exciting as well. And I'm honestly just so grateful for the team I was on. And if there's any new real estate agents out there that are not knowing whether if they want to be on a team or be solo, what to look for in a team, I'm happy to make a video or just directly give you advice on what to look for, because honestly, I was blessed by being on the best team that I could have been on for that time. So in any event, I'm very excited to be a solo agent at Momentum Realty in St. John's, Florida. So I serve St. John's, Jacksonville, Ponte Vedra, St. Augustine. That's kind of my corridor. I'm just honestly very grateful and excited to see where this next chapter in my career takes me. And I guess leads me here to today, going back to the grind and working my butt off, going to host an open house. So yeah, this house is over in the Nocatee community, which is a huge community over in Ponte Vedra, and there's tons of information I can link on it. But a beautiful listing. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, like 2,300 square feet. And I'm really excited to host this beautiful open house. And funny story, actually. So normally for my open houses, I like to door knock either the day before or 2 days before the open house, invite the neighbors out to the open house. Well, I printed these flyers, and I actually waited to print the flyers because the listing agent told me that the seller was going to be reducing the price and he would let me know what the new price was going to be. So I held off to wait for the new price and got them printed. Then yesterday I got all ready. I put a bunch of waters in the cooler. I was ready to door knock. I pulled out the flyers from the package that I got from Staples, is where I had them printed, and I realized I printed the wrong price on the flyers. So long story short, I could not door knock because that would be marketing the property incorrectly. I put a price that was $30,000 more than what the property actually was. So that just sucked, honestly. That was time and money wasted and opportunity wasted, because I always love to have mega open houses, get the word out as much as possible. So really bummed, but I'm still hoping for a great turnout today. So since I couldn't door knock yesterday, I reprinted just like 20 flyers with the correct price on it. And I'm just going to door knock right before I start the open house, just the 10 houses left of it, 10 houses right of it. I already went to Publix and I got everything I needed. I'm doing mimosas and pastries this morning, so I'm doing it from 11 to 1, so it's kind of like brunch hour. I printed out the MLS sheets for the house, so if anyone is walking through the house, they can have all the information right there in their hands. And one thing I also like to do, and I don't really do this except for if I'm doing an open house on someone else's listing, I like to have a link with other homes that are similar to it nearby, ready to go. So if a buyer goes through and I'm like, how do you like it? Do you have any questions? And they're like, yeah, we don't really like this or whatever. We don't think it's for us. and they don't have a realtor, then I can say, well, I do have a couple other homes close by that are really similar if you'd like me to send them to you, and I'd be happy to go with you to check them out if you don't have a realtor. So I like to have a couple of comps more or less pulled up that are active and on the market, ready to go. So if there is an active buyer that doesn't have a realtor, then I'm just ready to go to help them. Alrighty, so I've gone ahead and changed and I'm about to start curling my hair. I have to leave in like 20 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and just speed this up. Alrighty, I will let these curls fall, but I am pretty much ready, so I will show you my outfit. I need to make myself a little sandwich because I get hangry sometimes, and get the open house signs in the car. Alrighty, you guys, I am all set up for the open house. I have my sign-in sheets and MLS sheets at the front dining room table. I have my snacks and mimosas set up right there. I'm gonna get some music cranking, the AC cranking because it's a hot day today, and hopefully we will have some good traffic at the open house. Anyways, I loved catching up with y'all this morning, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.